You are always so hesitant to use your questions. These are information gathering.
I'm trying to go for events. The gold right off the bat.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And this is...
What's that bottle?
Episode number, who the heck knows anymore? It is Dad's turn to figure out what that bottle in that box is. 5 questions, distillery guess, bottle guess. I've numbered up to 8 hints. I probably won't go over that, but we'll find out. You think you're ready?
Nope. I'm not ready to guess. I'm not ready to win. I'm ready to drink.
No, well, that's all you need to do.
I'll start nosing, though.
That's probably a good place to start.
That's pretty dark. You know what that means? Nothing. That's what that means.
Doesn't mean jack diddly squat. But it's got a nice nose.
That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not floral, but it's kind of flowery. And not like the kinds you make biscuits with. Like a honeysuckle there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was working towards.
Man, I saw a bunch of honeysuckle this week driving down the roads. Lots of it. It took me back to when I was a kid. In the 1847s.
I'm going to give you a good hint right off the bat because you gave me a good hint right off the bat.
I did.
This is not from Kentucky.
Meaning the distillery is not from Kentucky, the juice is not from Kentucky.
The distillery.
The distillery is not.
For some reason, lately you've started to.
No, I'm just asking.
The from is the distillery.
Gotcha.
I don't care if they distilled it or not. The label on the bottle is where it's from.
This is not from Kentucky.
Nope.
So this distillery is one of the other 49 states in the Great Union of the United States of America.
Well, not Kentucky does knock out 60% of this room.
True.
Perhaps more.
More, probably.
This is a very nice nose.
It is. It is fruity, but it's also a little earthy.
Mm-hmm. There's some leather hiding underneath all those
without a doubt.
Notes.
It noses like it's got some age on it. Noses some spice.
Kind of noses like it's got some proof on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not necessarily ethanol, but it's like the notes that it's giving off are like proofy notes, if that makes literally
any sense. It also noses
all.
some age too. Like at least like 18 months or so.
Well, you're on the right track.
Woo woo!
I'm ready to sip if you are.
Oh, hang on a second.
Are y'all ready to?
Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Give us a thumbs up, like, drop us comments because we love comments. I'm up early every day replying to comments. Every single day.
And once he gets out of bed, it's pretty much me doing it.
That's right. Because I'm on the road hunting. Looking for what else we can get to show you guys.
I'm also on the road. I'm just not hunting.
No. So.
Patreon. Link is in the description, folks, if you want to have more access to us. And when I say more access, I mean unfiltered.
How do we tell them to get to the... do you ever wonder how many people don't know how to get to the description? We're actually talking about putting like a little QR code on the screen here at some point so that you can get to the Patreon.
If like 70% of people didn't watch on their phones, it'd be more useful.
True. Yeah.
But start watching on your computers, folks.
Or television. Either one.
Description is below the video. If you're on your phone, you probably have to hit a button.
Yeah, click the more is what you need to do.
If you're on your laptop, your computer, it should just be directly below the video. It should be the very first line. If you need to see more, which has like our P.O. box and our email and all different ways how to get in touch with us, that is there when you hit the more button.
As well, yes. Because there's more.
There's always more. There's almost 800 videos of more from us.
I'm sure there's at least that many out there. Some have not been released yet.
They're coming, don't you worry.
God, it smells good.
It does
Smells
really
familiar,
good.
too.
That's really leather forward.
Pretty oak forward, too. I was thinking a certain direction, and it's not there.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking you were going to slip a Heaven Hill in there on me.
Well, I told you it was not Kentucky.
Yeah, I know. But I was still thinking that.
You think I
A man can hope. A man can hope for a Heaven Hill 90th or a 22
or Parker's Heritage.
Yes. I mean, come on, man.
You know me. I'm
A
always
JTS Brown. I mean, something.
I'm always grabbing something weird for what's that bottle.
This has got a bit of a coffee note. It's got a little bit of a PD note on it, like you slipped a single malt in here.
The world may never know.
It is not Kentucky,
Nope.
so it's not behind me.
Nope. Or is it?
No. I'm trying to think, is there anything behind us that's not Kentucky? I don't think so.
It's all Kentucky behind us.
It's a good thing to have behind you, Kentucky. Because united they stand, divided they fall. Because they're a commonwealth, like Virginia, but better.
Did you know that a lot of Kentucky used to be Virginia?
A lot of the eastern seaboard
Used to be Virginia. Not the Carolinas, though.
There's a fruity note here, too. I'm actually getting like a Texas or Nevada type of note here. That oak, that fast aged.
This is
Small barrel, something like that.
age stated.
All right, this is age stated. There are some things that come from Still Austin that are age stated, but we don't own any of them. That's best I can recall. So I'm pretty positive there's nothing we have from Smoke Wagon that's age stated.
You know, there's a lot of fruit on this nose. I just didn't get much fruit on the palate.
No.
I'm hoping to pick it up on the more sips here.
Mosipi. Is this from Georgia?
Is it from Georgia? No. I got some fruit on that sip.
Yeah, I did too.
A little mild cherry thing going on. That's, ooh. Yeah. It's lingering too. Right there in the mid palate.
Definitely some oak spice, like it's got,
Yeah.
it's either a fast age or it's got some age to it.
It is age stated.
It is age stated. It's a little char at the back end of it. I don't believe this is a rye.
This was distilled by the label on the bottle.
Still with a label on the bottle. All right. That lets out a lot of South Carolina. Lets out almost all of Georgia. This just does not taste Tennessee.
What do you mean drink knocks out South Carolina? You got Jimmy Red.
Yeah, but age stated. Are they? Yeah, I guess they're old enough to have been distilling their own and putting it out.
All of Jimmy Red is their own distillate because it's all 100%.
All right, well,
Jimmy
we know
Red
it's
corn.
not Jimmy Red, or he wouldn't have said that.
Why would I take the information away from you?
Because that's how you are.
If you're wrong, I'm going to make sure I correct you. You think I'd pass up an opportunity like that?
Let's see. Age stated.
Not Kentucky, age stated, distilled by the label on the bottle, and it is not Georgia.
All right, let's Kings County out completely. They don't distill.
King's family.
Kings Family.
It is 110 proof or less.
110 or less. Okay, that lets out. Kentucky lets that out anyway. 110 or less. Lets out the Ben Holiday.
They have age statements.
They do, but it's the only thing well, that's true, 110 or less.
They have bottled and bond, and those bottled and bonds have ages on them.
But this doesn't have that molasses note to me.
Neither did Michelle's picks that we tried.
Yeah, but we don't have those. Although we should have, but we kind of got busy doing other things. I did get them. Let's see. Watch for that video.
It's coming out in July. We got a lot of hunts.
Let's see. And even more now. Let's see.
Even more to come.
It's not a rye.
You got 4 more questions to ask.
I know. I got a bunch.
Lord have mercy. You could start down the path. You are always so hesitant to use your questions. These are information gathering.
I'm trying to go for the gold right off the bat.
It's a horrible way to do it. No wonder you don't get many of these right. It's a fact-finding mission. And you have had 4 facts.
It's 110 or less, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That lets conviction founders out of it. 110 or less. It pretty much lets Broad Branch out of it.
They have a lot of stuff that's 110 proof.
They do have, I was going to say they have 110, but this doesn't. Do it again. The other thing is, every time I think it's Broad Branch, it's not.
It's never Broad Branch.
Never Broad Branch.
Man, that did get really fruity in the mid palate.
It did, didn't
That's pretty cherry in the mid palate.
Is this from Tennessee?
Is this from Tennessee? You thinking Jack?
Nope.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking more along the Clarksville area.
Oh, Old Glory. No, it's not from Tennessee.
Okay. It didn't really hit that same profile, but I thought, could it be? But I think the only thing we've got is
120.5.
Yeah, it's 120. Or 100, more than 110.
It's also
for sure.
right there on the shelf.
True. Well, I can just see that there's something from Old Glory. I can't tell.
Well, if that's the only bottle we have.
That's the only we have, yeah. All right, so it's not from Tennessee. It's not from Kentucky.
Nope, it's not from Georgia.
Age-stated.
It is distilled by the label on the bottle and is 110 proof or less.
It's distilled by the label on the bottle.
Yep.
Okay, 110 or less.
So a distilling producer, if that confuses any of you out there.
Go around the...
A map.
That's it, yeah. All right, not Missouri.
New Mexico? No.
Could be Mississippi. We do have one thing that Old Soul has done themselves.
It is age dated.
It is age stated, and we've got 1 or 2 of those, but I think only one that they distilled. Alabama.
Two things they distilled, I think.
Alabama, Louisiana. Really, the only thing we've got from Louisiana is
J.T. Mellick.
And it's over 110. Let's see, Alabama, we've got, other than samples, we've got a couple of things from Crittenden's. I can't remember if that's Alabama or Mississippi.
I wouldn't use a sample.
But we do have a couple of bottles of theirs.
Yeah, 1.
We've got some Cedar Ridge, so Iowa could be in the mix. We've got some...
I like me some Cedar Ridge.
I do too. Don't think that's what this is, though. It's got a real southern note to it. I'm probably wrong. Those of you at home are probably laughing. It has a touch of a coffee note on it. but very, very light in there. It's a South Carolina.
Is it South Carolina? No.
Okay.
No, she is not.
Is this from Indiana?
Is it from Indiana? No.
Damn it.
It is not. This, Father, is a bottled and bond product.
Bottled and Bond. Not Indiana. Bottled and Bond. Not Kentucky. Not Tennessee. Not Georgia. Not South Carolina.
It is 7 years old.
7-year Bottled and Bond. With kind of a smoky, coffee-ish note on it.
It is not from the East Coast.
Bottled and Bond. Not coastal.
This is a straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, I didn't think it was rye by any means.
And that is 8 hints, and I think I'm gonna cap you off there. Because those are some good fucking hints.
Bottled and Bond.
Not Kentucky, age stated 7 years. Distilled by the label on the bottle, so a distilling producer. 110 or less. It is bottled and bond, so that also tells you that it is 100 proof. It is not from an East Coast state. It is a straight bourbon whiskey. It is not from Georgia, from Tennessee, from South Carolina, or from Indiana. You have one more question, a distillery guess, and a bottle guess.
Is this from Missouri?
Is it from Missouri? No. No, it is not. For your 9th hint, and I'm not even going to write it down, you are getting warmer.
Could it be? Is this still Austin?
This is still Austin.
All right, so which one? It's age stated. Is this the still Austin red? Is it red corn or blue corn that we have? I think it's red corn that we have. That's a 6-year bottled and bond. It could be 7.
I did tell you it was 7.
Okay. I can't remember which one we have, if it's red or blue.
I want you to...
I think it's red. Is this still Austin red corn 7-year bottled and bond?
Nope. And you fell for the oldest trick in the book. Oh, a classic bit of misdirection there at the end.
Just the basic bottled and bond.
Yep. It's pretty gosh darn good.
It is. It is.
We don't own a red corn or a blue corn.
Hell if I know. At the right off the go, I said fast aged, type of thing.
That ain't
Texas.
fast age. 7 years is a long time.
That's true. It is, but that it has that kind of Texas vibe to it. That you get Texas, Nevada, because I mentioned.
To be honest with you, the only thing that made me even think, oh yeah, that's Texas whiskey, is the amount of leather. That's it.
There's something about how that goes and what you get from it. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it kind of drinks like a Ben Holiday, Missouri bottled and bond.
I got in there. Right?
Yeah.
I also was heading toward Crittenden's and.
It kind of drinks like the 4-grain Hard Truth bottled and bond. I was
leaning that way on some of it. When the proof was higher, I was leaning that way.
If the red corn wasn't such an obvious grain, that Jimmy Red bottled and bond.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought when you were going through Tennessee was, is it Jack 10, this New Year's batch?
No, I don't think so. Don't think that would. There is a certain, I'm just going to call this a bite. It's not that it's bad by any means. It's not a bad bite. There's something that you get, that I get, from the Texas, from the Nevada, that kind of thing. It's a little bit smoky. It's just my palate. It's what it
Yeah,
is. It's good. It's good whiskey. There is.
I don't get any weird, necessarily specific things from specific states. I get it from specific distillate, you know?
Yeah.
Like almost all Heaven Hill distillate has X, Y, and Z note. Almost all Wild Turkey distillate has a clove.
Buffalo Trace, yeah.
Yeah, almost all Buffalo Trace has a grape or a cherry.
Yeah.
You know? Whether it be rye or bourbon, almost doesn't matter. You know? I don't necessarily put a whole state down.
No, it's just something about that aging process, the hot, dry climate.
Because like Garrison Brothers wishes it could taste this good.
Oh yeah, so does Balcones, so does so many others. But there's a few that do. There's still Austin. There's Milam and Green. There's
Iron Roots.
Frey Ranch. So
Lots of good ones out there.
Speaking of good ones
out there,
we're good ones, and we get better with time.
and as always, take care of yourselves.